Hello everyone, my name is Scott Ibarra and today we're going to be going a little bit more on MIS and some details about the network connection services and devices that they have, and we're going to go over two of those main devices, what they do, what they are, and then what service they provide for common folk like ourselves. So today we're going to be talking about, like I said, two of those things. The first one is going to be a router and the second one is going to be a switch. Now, when we talk about routers, those devices are specifically made with the purpose of connecting two networks, two or more networks. Now, when you have a network that's being connected, it's normally two devices, right? So you have, let's say, one computer and another computer, and the router, what it does, it unites both of them and then it sends them to the internet. So both of those are able to use the internet because of this routers. Now, it usually connects two smaller networks and then it connects them to a larger network. And then moving on, now we're going to talk about switches. Now, the main purpose for a switch is to connect computers to a local network area. So there's two major differences between that. One is that it connects two networks, and then the switch connects two computers. All right, so there's two differences between those, and the switch is usually physically addressed with a MAC or MAC to direct its traffic. So now that we know the two differences, we're going to see exactly what they look like, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth on exactly how they do that. Here we see the physical differences that the router has from the switch. As you can see, the switch has a little bit more outputs to be able to connect those computers to itself, to the switch system itself. And then the router, it does connect to the internet with a wire or without a wire. But I think the biggest two differences is the switch has more outputs to be able to connect those computers either physically, and then from there, it directs to the router, which does connect all those computers or all those devices that are connected from the switch, and it takes all those and it connects it to the internet. Now in this image, we're able to see exactly the purpose and the functions between the switch and the router. We have the two computers that we were talking about earlier, and the purpose of the switch which was to connect both of those computers together. So you can see that both of those two computers are going and they're connecting with the switch, right? After that, the hub is the one that controls the trafficking, and as you can see, another device is connected to that as well. From there, those three head on over to the router, and that router, again, its main purpose is to get two networks, or to get however many networks and connect them to internet. The computers in this role play the role of having the two smaller networks, and then the router is connecting them to the internet, right? Internet above is obviously the bigger network. So again, the switch connects the two computers, and then the router takes those two smaller connections and it connects it to a bigger connection, or the internet.